The Global Wealth Report says that there are 20.27 million millionaires in the US. This is because the economy is growing quickly and prices are expected to go up in the next few years. But let's say that you really want to get rich with Cardano. In that case, you need not just one or two Cardano, but a certain number that you must have by this time. How much is that? So, let's jump right in. There is so much going on in the world of cryptocurrencies that it can be hard for a new investor to keep up. For example, how can Elon Musk publicly upset Bitcoin, which causes a lot of people to sell, and stop the growth of some of the best tokens when the market was doing so well before the uproar? The amount of drama is a bit much. Some of the most popular cryptocurrencies went down in value, but others went up. Of the top 10 cryptocurrencies, Cardano was the only one that went up in value during this time. The network took advantage of the situation to try to get more attention when it asked Tesla to work with them in public. H.K. Charles Hoskinson, the founder and CEO of IO, calls Cardano the Swiss Army knife of protocols. It is well known for being able to solve problems in the real world. Cardano was released in September 2017 through an initial coin offering. Its founder and his team wanted to make a network that valued security and privacy and followed regulations. Cardano is seen as a possible mainstream cryptocurrency in part because it is different from other coins. It is easy for regulators to use, which makes it perfect for widespread use, and users like how it protects their privacy. Even though the ADA coin is as volatile as any other cryptocurrency, it has been fairly stable. Its price and value have gone up and down a few times, but not as much as other cryptocurrencies. The price of the coin at the end of 2017 was 59 cents, which was a good increase from the ICO price. Even though the price of the coin is far from its all-time high, there are many signs that it will rise again and keep going up in the future. Cardano ADA is in the middle of a suffocating bear run, but the alternative currency seems to be getting over the effects of the slowdown and rising. Also, Bitcoin went up by more than 8% at the time this record was made. Over $31,000 have been made in the last 7 days. It was changing hands close to $32,000, which is a big jump. This is the first time since early May that Bitcoin has been worth more than $31,000. Its price has been near or just below $30,000. In the last few weeks, the stock and cryptocurrency markets have been struggling to get back on their feet after falling for several weeks in a row. This is good news for other cryptocurrencies because how they do depends on how much the price of Bitcoin changes. This means that Cardano ADA will put his problems behind him and look forward. As a smart investor looking for smart ways to make $1 million, wouldn't you take 6,000 ADA into account? Who knows, this might be the best time to buy the dip, especially since crypto experts and analysts have said that owning 6,000 ADA could make anyone a millionaire. Do you think it's worth it to get Cardano? Well, it won't be long before everyone in the world only does business online. Those who do it now have a big advantage because they can get paid early. Trading and investing in crypto coins now helps avoid the shock that will come later. This begs the question, which crypto coin can do that? When something new hits the market for the first time, people tend to be confused. This shows how important it is to trade small amounts to learn as you go. Most investors don't know where to start or what to do. For them, even making an account can be hard. But once the first step is done, everything else is easy to figure out. It could take years to get used to buying coins, but with Cardano, it's so simple. Profits and Cardano are real enough to make the journey fun and worth every investment. ADA and other crypto coins have a real use, just like gold. They can be used to grow and store wealth, and in this way, Cardano is easier to use than gold. 2021 Cardano began as an unheard-of cryptocurrency that had just started to be used by most investors. The digital token got to the third spot because of how fast it grew and how many people started using it. Market capitalization gives ADA more value. When it was in the top 3, the cryptocurrency's market cap was $2 billion. Car fans thought that Madonna's car might be better than Ethereum because it had so many cool features. This was only a possibility, though, because ADA was facing strong winds at the time because it had slipped from its stand. Even though new smart contract features and decentralized applications were added to the network, the price didn't go back up. Bitcoin and Ethereum have been at the top of the market for cryptocurrencies for a long time. The third-place digital tokens in the crypto world are always seen as competitors to the first two. Aside from these coins, see a lot of investment and are a popular choice for first-timers. So far, the third place has been held by Ripple Cardano and Binance Coins. The third coin seems to help new investors solve a lot of problems. When ADA moved into third place, it was clear right away that it was a major theme killer. Most of the predictions for Cardano are good. The predictions about the coin's history are pretty likely to come true. Long-term predictions about trends in the crypto space are often not as accurate as short-term predictions. All signs point to Cardano going up over time and becoming a lot more valuable in the next 10 years. Cardano is a part of the decentralized finance ecosystem, which is quickly becoming its own industry. It is expected to explode in the near future, and Cardano is one of the networks that will benefit from this. Cardano could also help people make $1 million in the next couple of years, based on its rapid growth and positive predictions. Don't forget that 6,000 ADA is likely to become a well-known millionaire. Cardano is getting more and more attention from investors. It would be a good idea to keep an eye on cryptocurrencies. It might be the last thing you need to finish putting together your investment portfolio. Cardano's price is affected by a number of things. From the people who made it to how it works. Cardano's platform is backed by a great team. Cardano became very popular after it came out because it was the only blockchain that was reviewed by peers to make sure there were no holes in its protocol. The Cardano team also tried out different protocols to make sure there were no bugs or hacks. Well, Cardano's two-layered structure is one of its biggest advantages over its competitors. Cardano has both a computing layer and a settlement layer, which makes it scalable and speeds up transactions. Cardano can also be updated in a way that doesn't affect how the platform works. Also, Cardano's creators say it is a third-generation blockchain that fixes the problems that plagued the first and second generations. ADA is thought to be one of the more reliable cryptocurrencies because it keeps getting better and has overcome big problems. Cardano is also less centralized than Bitcoin and can be used on a larger scale than Ethereum. This is because of its unique proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which is called Boros. Cardano is safer than other protocols because its proof-of-stake consensus mechanism makes sure of that. With the number of cyber attacks and hacker threats going up, security and cryptocurrency are more important than ever. Cardano has a great track record of adding security and privacy features to its protocol. Cardano is a decentralized cryptocurrency, which means that anyone in the world can use it and get a digital identity. This is also true for countries that are still on their way up. Cardano has already started to help people who don't have bank accounts get access to financial systems in different parts of the world. Another interesting thing is that the people who made Cardano are putting features on the network in a planned way, and some key features that will define its potential are still in their early stages. For example, smart contracts are a new feature that was just added to the network. So, it will have to catch up to smart contract protocols that have been around longer, like Ethereum and Solana. Well, Hoskinson thinks that Cardano is the best way to finish what Ethereum started. There are still a lot of people who like the older protocol, and it keeps getting updates to help it compete with newer ones. Other well-known developers are also focusing on these areas, and many people think that blockchain technology will be the backbone of a huge economic shift that gets rid of the cost and problems of centralized services. Don't forget about the GES, the prospect, the strategy, the timing, and the amount. It looks like this is the chance we've all been waiting for to go all in. This is going to be one of the best things you've ever done. But now that I've said that, let me know what you think in the section below. And as always, make sure you click the subscribe and bell buttons.